Say, haven't I seen this video already? You have. You saw me play as the rogue and make a horrible mistake where I re-rolled on a trap room twice even, which you can't do. You simply cannot do that. The rules are right above me, right here. Feats during your attack phase. Combat. Not adventuring, not exploring. Combat is when you can re-roll, and I did it to avoid a trap, which is not okay. So I wanted to replay this as the rogue correctly. Plus, you know, hey, more mini rogue, right? This game is a blast. I've actually played this so many times now. Like, I'm really shocked because it plays very quickly. Like 45 minutes, I think a lot of these videos are, if I don't do too much yammering on. So we're going to take a look at the rogue in case you're new here. You're going to start with 10 hit points. That's a little heart in the top right-hand corner. 5 gold and 3 food. We shuffled up our 4 bosses. We're just going to grab a random boss, who knows, and take him out of the game. We're going to take these 3 and put Ogg's Remains on the bottom. There's our bosses. The rogue has backstab, which is double the damage of a single die from your attack, which is incredible because there you can even double an exploding die. So if I rolled a 6 and then a 2 to give me 8, I could choose that had I used my combat skill at the beginning of combat to become 16 damage. Or evasion, which is an exploration skill. So when I'm walking around on the map here, I can skip the next room. Basically, you would just put yourself on the room and not actually perform it, right? No tests or anything. Okay, so we've got our cubes all in place. We're in area 1, the sewers. And we're going to lay out the map here and see what we find. We're going to start out with a trap, of course, as the rogue seems to be cursed to do. This trap is not the trap that you would think it would be, the blue one. All right, so well, we can get some good money right off the bat. We already start with 5 gold. Let's get some more. Fail, a 6. We're going to lose 2 experience, which we don't have any experience. So I presume, since we can't pay the cost, we have to lose 2 hit points. We're down to 8 now. Next up, the armory and the bonfire. Now, I would love to go to the bonfire because it's great, but I think the armory is amazing because it gives you free rerolls if you can manage to get it. So we need a pass and then a 6 ideally, or a pass in any number is good. We just need to pass this. We failed it. It doesn't matter. Bummer. We don't get to take the card. So we have a monster and the hermit. Now, I am keen to fight because I want the experience points, right? So this guy has 6 hit points. We don't have to, but we may as well use our skill to double our die, and let's see what happens. All I need is a 3, and I got a 3. Double that is a 6. Wham! I one-shot this guy. We get a whole single experience point. Now, hopefully, we get a treasure card to get some more money, right? No, we have the crow who wants our money. So I like the crow. I don't like it as much as I like the armory, but the crow is kind of a get out of jail free card, but the rogue has a get out of jail free pass. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to give the crow some food and befriend it. So that takes us from 3 to 2 food. We have the crow, and then we're going to come here and spend another food. We're going to flip our card over and go to the second area. Now, we are really running a problem with food already. I don't like being so low on food because you need 9 food to get through this game without taking any damage from delving without food, from starving to death, okay? So you'll see that food is one of my favorite things to try to stock up on, and here we are running around with a single food. We would only have 2, though, but no crow, and the crow's a nice little get-out-of-jail-free card, and I don't like using evasion if I can avoid it, because I like to use backstab so that I can kill guys and either A, get more experience, or kill a boss and get down to the next floor, right? So that's why I like the crow anyway. Plus, doesn't it seem like the rogue would have the crow as a buddy, right? Like, oh yeah, like pirates, you know, have a little parrot on their shoulder, and this dude, you know, she has a crow. Okay, makes sense to me. All right, so we have, oh no, well, we have a monster. We might have to flip ourselves right away. All right, so we have, what does this guy do? This guy has, we're on floor 1, so it only has 4 hit points. I think we can manage that. It's armor piercing. It's going to do 2 damage if we can't do a 4 or better. Come on. We got a 3. So, oh, and it missed, though. So it's down to 1 hit point. It missed. It rolled a 1. That's okay. So as long as I don't roll an X, I kill it. There we go. We killed it. Okay, not bad. That's going to give us 2 gold. Not wonderful, but I'd rather the experience. All right, so we have 2 traps. Oh, boy. I think we're going to risk this trap for the money. That seemed like a good idea. Yeah, why not? Let's risk this trap for... We take the money. We do not take the money. Nothing happens in the Warrens on a 2. Okay, not bad. All right. What else do we have? We have the Hermit and a Tomb. Now, the Hermit is not my favorite thing right now. We could gain some hit points, which would be nice. We could also switch some cards around, which I don't care about, and we could lose some experience for gold. I don't know. I kind of feel like we go to the Tomb and just see what happens. Let's go here. Let's roll. The black thing happens no matter what. The white thing is a plus or minus 1 if we succeed. So we do get to adjust a 1 if we want to. So we could adjust it to a ration or keep the Holy Potion. I love the idea of having the Holy Potion. I hate the idea of starving to death. So we're going to take 1 more food. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bump the 1 to a 2. All right, so we have a monster. Ooh, and a bonfire. Let's go to the bonfire, and I realize it's crazy, but I'm taking the food, and then we're going to go fight this jerk. I am going to activate my doubling of the die, my single die, and let's see here. Let's hope we roll well. We got a 3, so that's only a 6, huh? So we're going to do, spam, 6 damage. What does he have? 12, so he's going to drop down to 6, and I don't have any potions or anything. Like, I just have to just slug it out with this guy, and then he's going to hit me for 2, huh? Bringing us down to 6. The next round of combat, I can't double anything, so now I need to roll a 6. There it is. I rolled a 6. Just that easy, you see? How hard is it? Wham! And we're going to gain only 2 experience. Ah, that's terrible. That only gives us 3, but we do get to roll on the treasure table. Here's my little graveyard, right? We'll put Cthulhu in charge of the graveyard. So we do get to roll on the rewards table, which says gain 2 gold and roll a single black die and take some stuff. The stuff is a 5, which is 2 gold or a potion. I'm going to take the Holy Potion, I think. Just in case, you know, we get poisoned or something. We're not the priestess. We're going to need a way to get out of that. Here, we got to spend 1 food, flip over, and then we drop down to the next room, which is area 3 on floor 2. So at least, you know, if we were fighting like this guy, we can get some experience points now. I didn't like that round at all. We didn't get enough experience points. I'm pretty satisfied when we have 2 dice coming into floor 2 here. We don't have that. I realize that's a tall order, but we only have 6 hit points too. I don't feel like we're doing very well, so we need to kind of step up our game here a little bit and figure out how we can get out of this bad situation. We have some insurance on poison and cure and blindness, right, with our Holy Potion, but we don't have any extra damage from potions or any heals. We're kind of just in it. Ooh, that's a fantastic first card because the Empty Shelter says if you're less than 10 hit points, jump up to 10. We're at 6, so that was fantastic. And then we roll to see. Hopefully we'll get a 1 or a 2 here. We got a 3 and a fail. So a 3 is a Mage's Trap, lose an experience point. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was garbage. Unbelievable. Okay, so here's the trap, the bonfire. That's more money. I don't want it. We're going to go to the bonfire here. We're going to flip ourselves face up if we want to. So +1 food or +1 experience. You know what? Let's just get the food, you know, out of the way. I feel like that's always bad if I don't do it. So now we have a tomb. And, you know, this could get us some food too, and this could just get us straight cursed. So let's go here. Let's go to the center spot and see what happens. We got a 2 on a fail, so we don't get to adjust it. We got +1 ration. Nice. So see, we have 4 food now, right? Not bad. Not bad. And we still need how much food? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 food total, right? So we only need 3 more food. So we got to, like, remember that somehow. All right. Corridor or treasure? We did not encounter a trap. We came down this way. So we are going to, if we go here, we get a single gold, which maxes us out. Versus this could be bad. So we're going to go here. We're going to gain a gold. And see, hopefully we find some treasure. Success, please. Nope, we failed. No treasure. No treasure for you. All right, so we go here. -1 food. Flip our guy. Go to the next area. Now we're back on the boss area of floor 2. We have found the cursed dragon. You know what? Better the cursed dragon than that stinking ghoul who just eats away my experience points. And we don't have 2 dice. This is the worst round of this I've ever ran into. Holy smokes. How do we not have 2 dice by now? Oh, man. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, this is going to be difficult. I mean, thankfully we can double a single die, but it's nice when we can roll 2 dice, and then we can choose which one to double, right? The bigger one, usually, because we're so good at math. Okay, so let's see. The trap here. All right, let's see. Now, and I don't want to skip it because there's no guarantee there's a bonfire or a hermit in here. Rat swarm is going to eat 2 food. Are you serious? Oh my god. So we're down to 1 food. So all of a sudden we need 5 food again. That's terrible. That is terrible. That's the worst card. Okay, so we're going to the merchant no matter what because we have 10 gold. Boom. We're at the merchant. Now, we have 10 gold. So we have 2 choices here. Do we just buy 2 armor? Do we become combat rogues and we armor up? Or do we spend, let's see here, we're at 10. We could get 8 hit points for 6 gold, leaving us 4 gold, which we could then do nothing with. Do we buy, we could buy 2 armor, we could heal up 8 hit points, which is not a bad idea, or we could heal up, you know what, that's the ticket. Okay, so we're going to spend 5 gold on a potion, a fire potion. That brings us to 5 gold. We're then going to spend 3 of those 5 gold on plus 4 hit points, taking us to 14. That leaves us 2 gold, and I think we just spend those 2 gold on 2 more hit points, giving us 16. I think that we have to utilize those resources that we have. What does the ghost look like on floor 2? 2 experience, and it has 12 hit points. I'd rather risk it here, I think. Let's go see if we can get some food. There's no way. Well, if we kill this guy, we only get 3 experience, only putting us at 5. You know what? Let's go here and risk it, right? So we're gonna get some gold right off the bat. We're going to get 3 gold because we did a trap already. Then we've got to roll it, and you know what? If we get the ghost, that's fine. That's okay. A 5 and a 4, so oh, good. No, that's a success. Oh man, so we got a free potion, and we just spent 5 gold on a fire potion, and there it is. So the potion that we currently have is a holy potion, which we could then discard and take one of these 2 potions instead. So I'd say we change it over to a frost potion. Let's do that, okay? And we have, ooh, look at that, treasures and traps. I guess we go to the treasure, yeah? Because we did a trap already, so that's going to be another plus 2 gold. We're back to 5 gold already. I think we're rich. Maybe we can bribe Og. And we succeeded on a 4 again. Oh no, it's potions again, and I'm not going to switch what I have. That's terrible. Wow. Okay, so we go to the Cursed Dragon. This guy has 16 hit points because we're on floor 2. We're going to double damage on our single die here and just see what we roll. Crud, a 2, huh? So the way that this works is we're going to wind up doing 4 damage, and then we could throw the fire potion at it and do an additional 7, giving us 11, leaving it 5 hit points. That's garbage, right? That's 4 plus 7 is 11. 16 minus 11 is 5 hit points. Basically, I need to roll myself a 5 here, and it's not going to happen. It's just there's no way around this. We just got all kinds of messed up. Okay, so we're going to do 4 damage, so 16 to 12. Then it's going to hit us for 2 damage and a curse. 1, 2, because we didn't buy any armor because we didn't think we'd need it. All right, so next round, we can't double our damage anymore. Oh, I could still use a potion if I wanted to. I mean, we're already cursed at this point. Let's just duke it out and see. Well, no, not for last round. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, God. Okay, so our curse becomes a miss, and it's going to hit me for 2 again. 1, 2. Okay, because yeah. And our 4 becomes a 3. So if I use the fire potion, it becomes a 10 damage, bringing it down to 2 hit points. Right? Yeah, because that's a 3, not a 4, because I was cursed. And it hit me again for 2, taking me from 12 to 10. Oh, man. All I got to do is 2 damage now. Let's see here. Wow, we're cursed, so 4 becomes a 3, but we only need 2, so we killed it. That was rough. We're going to gain 3 whole experience points, which is only 5. And then we're going to consult the rewards chart here, which is 2 gold, giving us 7. And then we don't have any armor. And then we got to roll on this chart to see. God, I can't believe this. This is the worst round I've had. A 4 is a what? A healing potion or +1 armor. Let's just take the healing potion because we're going to need it right now. We go here. We have to spend our last food to flip our guy. We go back up here. We are now on area 5, floor 3. That was rough. That was really rough. And you know what's a bummer is the healing potion does not remove curse. So we have to figure out a way to deal with that as well. Man, I've been very lucky in all the playthroughs not getting cursed or poisoned for, any length of time, any number of combat rounds until just now. I feel like I've done a good job of fending those things off. So we got to figure out how to deal with that because this is not good. This is not good at all. You could literally never roll a 6 if you keep rolling curses, right? Your 6 would become a 5. Wow. All right, let's see. Come on, rogue. Let's figure out what we can do here. So the rogue is going to have to, well, we don't have to. We could always flip our card over, but again, I need the experience. We're on floor 3. This guy has 12 hit points, so we're going to flip the card over. We still have a frost potion, which we can use after the fact, so let's see what we get. Good, right? We're going to do 12 damage in one shot because we can double it and we're not cursed, right? Boom! So, otherwise, that 5 would become a 6. If we rolled skull here, that'd be a 5, but we didn't this time. We got really, really, really lucky. So we did 12 damage, which is a one shot, which gives us 2 experience, bumping us up to 7 experience, giving us another die. Okay, so... Ooh, there's so many good choices here. I guess we go down here to flip our card over. And then we take a food, and then we're going to go here and here. Oh, man. I guess we may as well hit the corridor, see if we can get lucky and find some more food. We got to take a 5. Oh, my goodness. Rickety planks. So we're going to take 2 damage. I've never fallen either. This is the cursed run, let me tell you. Because that 5, rickety planks, right? We took 2 damage and we fall. So I've never fallen before. So my understanding is we go down to floor 8. This boss, the spider, gets discarded. And I've never fallen before. Move your adventurer's cube on the dungeon map from its current area to the area immediately below. Take the current room card and set it to the top left position of the grid. So that's this corridor. Okay. And then remove the boss card of the area. When you explore this new area, consider the room card you are on is already resolved. Wow, this is horrible. Okay. I can't believe this. That corridor would have been a great time to use the crow, okay, had I been any good at this game. So not only did we lose out on a boss fight, we lost out on much experience. So we're in real trouble here. Okay, let's see. And so we're considered to have already explored the room we're in. So we fell, and here we are now with the hunter. We're still cursed. Let's go to the hunter. So the hunter, how much gold do we have? 7. Perfect. We're going to spend 2 gold right away to get rid of the curse, right? That's the blessing. Then we have 5 gold left. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, before we go in there, we're going to burn our healing potion. Yeah. So that goes from 8 to 14. So we have an empty spot. We're going to use our 5 gold to then buy a fire potion. Totally what happens. All right, here we go. Bonfire. Dang it. And, I mean, do we fight this guy now and lose experience points? Heck to the no. So we go to the bonfire. We may as well gain our last food that we need. Yeah, we may as well. Just get it over with. We go here. This is a trap now, right? So we have to go down here. We go to the trap. We still have the crow, but we don't have any money. So let's just see what happens now. We failed. We got a 4, which is -1 experience point. That puts us at 6. This has been a terrible run. We go here. This goes down 1 food. This flips over, and now we're on area 9. I can't believe this. Although this is funny, this feels like a lot more like how my first couple games went, where I was just getting wrecked by the dungeon and whatnot. Then I won a couple. Thankfully, some of those were recorded. Hopefully, no other errors in there. Oh my goodness, this is going to be wild. I don't like having only 2 dice, and we are barely hanging on to those 2 dice, right? We are really barely hanging on. There is no hope of getting a 3rd die to fight Og this time. This is craziness. Ooh, that armory is going to do us a world of good if we can pull it off. So let's cross our... And we have no armor. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Yes, we succeeded, though, on a Oh, you know what? I'm ditching the crow then, because that's what I want more. So we're going to put the crow at the, well, somewhere in there. And it's a 5, so a 5 is going to be the fair longsword. That's 2 free rerolls, which we're probably really going to need. All right, so we're going to flip these guys, and I'm not worried so much about the food anymore since we have it nailed, right? We only need to go down 1 more floor. So let's go hit the treasure. The treasure says we gain 1 gold, whoop-de-doo, and then we get to see if we even find anything. We found a gold piece on the floor in the dungeon, and then we found a 3, which is a fire potion, which I already have, or 2 gold, so I guess we're taking 2 gold. Because I'm very cautious now. Like, I don't want to give up any of this good stuff. I can't have 2 fire potions, or I would. Trust me. Let's just go to the hunter, I guess. We have 3 gold. We can buy 4 hit points. So we go from 14 to 18. Then we go here to a trap and a monster. We have a whole other floor to deal with. This guy makes me lose experience, which we don't want to deal with. This could make us lose experience. Oh, and I don't have the crow. Crud. Okay. I feel like we have to take on the monster just because we have better odds, right? So let's flip, and we get to double a single die. We only have to do 10 damage. Only, he says. I'm going to double the 5 to a 10, and we just did 12 damage. Whew. We gained 3 gold. That puts us, what, from 0 to 3? Yeah, that was okay. We were kind of lucky there. Oh, and then we go here. We spend our last food. We flip over. We go back up here. Now we reveal Ogg's remains. What a crazy run. This was a replay. This was never supposed to happen because I screwed up in the other rogue play. Holy cow. This is interesting because this is vastly different than I think those other plays have been. And I've never fallen before. I've never let myself have the opportunity to fall. And knowing what I know now, I should have used that crow just to make sure I don't fall, because falling is really bad. You know, that's not just bypassing a boss and not, oh, I don't have to fight the boss. That's experience, right? And that's loot. That's armor, and I missed out on, and experience I missed out on, and potentially, better potion, matrix or whatever here. But I think, you know what? I mean, as for what we've got, we're doing as well as we can. I think this might be a game changer. I think that armory is going to help us, and we have a fire potion and a frost to not get hit in case we don't have a whole bunch of hit points when we get in there. We only have 3 cards rather, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to deal with, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I can count real good today. Okay, so this is terrible because we have to just fight this guy. 15 hit points. We don't know what's in here, and I can't use my power, so we just kind of, oh my god, he's gonna curse me. What a terrible creature to fight. What a terrible creature to fight. Because we don't have that many hit points to lose. You know what? Let's use our double damage. I'm going to just gamble on it that we can get it back. All right, so we're going to double the 5 to a 10. 11, 12 damage is not enough to kill. He's got 3 hit points, and he hits us, which not only curses us, but he hits us for 8, taking us to 10. That was a bad gamble. It didn't work out. So... wow, we barely killed this guy. 3 damage is what he's got. Boom, 3 damage, dead. We gain 3 experience, we go to 9. It's a little bit of experience insurance is all that was. But now we're cursed. Going into a fight with Ogg cursed is bad, and, oh, thank God. So we're going to come here, go to the hermit, flip our card over. That was the thing I needed. Now, we don't have any food, so we can't share a meal. We can... So we can lose an experience and gain some more gold, which I think is what we're going to do, right? We lose an experience and gain 3 gold. Just in the off chance that one of these is a merchant, dang it. And I guess we go to the tomb. And the reason why I'm going to the tomb is because I get to see what both of these cards are. So hopefully we succeed and get something good, like +1. Not a ghost. Not a ghost. So we got a pass. What did we roll? A 4? +1 experience. Okay. Oh, and not cursed. I didn't see that. Okay, so we got a 3, 4, or 5. So plus a gold, plus an experience. I'm not worried about the experience because we only have 2. Yeah, let's take the experience. And the reason for that is the fight with Og is 2 phases. That would reset my reroll counter. So I'm going to need two here and 2 here to reroll. So I think, oh, but that wouldn't do it anyway. 1, 2, well, we don't know what the world is about to bring. So let's just take that now. Let's hope for a merchant. Dang. These all suck, and I'm not going here because I'm not fighting to go. This is the weirdest run. We're just going to go here and get it over with, all right? Let's just hope nothing happens. I can't believe we're going into a fight curse. This is god-awful. So our 6 became a 5, which is still a pass, which is good. But we rolled a 1, which is nothing happens. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So now we have to go in with only 10 hit points. Cursed to start. Oh my god. Okay, so 25. He's got 25 hit points. We're going to use our ability, and we need to not roll a curse. We need to roll a fat 6 a couple of times. Holy smokes. Okay, so I'm going to use 1 reroll on the armory to reroll the X into something else. I can't reroll that. So we did a whopping 8 points of damage. So 20. This is cursed. So we're at 17 now. We have the option to use a potion here, right? If we slow this down a little bit, right? We rolled the dice. We didn't activate a curse this time. Set it aside any X's, right? Then we use the feat to re-roll an X. I'm not going to re-roll that 4, I guess. I thought I could one-round this guy, and then he's going to hit unless we use a potion to freeze him out. Now, we're already cursed, so I don't think that's the play. I think, God, and he's just going to hit us so friggin' hard. So let's use the fire potion to do 7 more points of damage, taking him down to 10. And then he hits me for what? 8? So we're going to be at 2 hit points. So I have to kill this guy now. So I have to do 10 points of damage or I die. We do 7, okay? So we're going to use an armory reroll. This has to be a 5. So that's only 9 points of damage. And then he's going to hit me and kill me, right? So we have no choice but to spend an experience point and make this a 6. This is our only shot or we lose. I have nothing else. Well, no, that's not true. So I use my frost potion so his 4 doesn't work. And we do only 4 damage, bringing him down to 6. Ooh. I mean, now we're out of everything, right? So, oh my god! 2 6s, but we're cursed. So they're both 5s, and it's only 10 points of damage, which kills it. Boom. But now we start round 2 at 20, and we have nothing. We have no ability, no potions, but we can reroll again, though. So somehow we have to do a bunch of 6s and not be cursed. And we just lost because there's literally no way out of this, right? Because we have a 5 and a 4 there, so that's 9. Even if I re-rolled the 6s, at best that's 10. And unfortunately, there's no way to stop this. So I'm going to do 10 damage at best, right? 9 damage, I'm sorry, so 11, right? So we're doing only 5 and 4, right? That curse is what killed me. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And then he's going to hit me for 9 points of damage, and I only have 2 hit points, so we're dead. We tried to make it through, and we got stomped. This was a cursed run, but I'm glad this happened so we can see just what happens when it doesn't always work out for you in your favor. I cannot believe it. Kids, do not let yourself get cursed. It is awful. So anyway, that was actually a ton of fun playing and not just kind of stomping all over it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That could have been something, right? Because like if we didn't get hit and we had rolled a 5 and a 6, there was the chance that 6 could have exploded enough to get up to 20 points of damage, right? I mean, unlikely, but we would have had to roll another 6 and then at least 3 more points of damage. So it was astronomical. That would have to be a 6, and then we'd have to roll a 3, right? There'd be no way. We were in a bad spot, and that's what I like so much about this game is it's not just down to the dice rolls. That wasn't the dice's fault. That was my preparation's fault, right? I didn't have a 3rd die this whole time, and I was cursed. I should have come in here not cursed, more damage on me, right? Maybe some armor. This was me. And the whole play is you trying to get ready for these big fights. And it seems to like that scale's not the word, but it seems to end each floor very well, right? Like you're ready to fight a level 1 guy no matter what boss it is, because they're, well, that's the not example. So because they're all different per floor, so even when you're fighting this guy on floor 1 or floor 3, you have a fighting chance at it if you're playing correctly. So I'm glad that worked out that way, so we could all see me get whooped when playing by the rules, right? So thanks for watching, and do not forget, remember that games are made for everyone's recreation. We'll see you next time.